The wool that we grow is the finest in the world. I'm very much satisfied how much I'm producing. More people from Changtang also should involve in this kind of business so that they can help to the community in Changtang.
Ladakh pashmina is actually the finest pashmina in the entire world. It's not the usual pashmina that you would see around, it's more thicker, and the importance of it is that it is hand woven, hand spun by the women artisans of Ladakh.
A nomadic, sustainable life persists in very few parts of the world today. Ladakh, one of India's least populated regions, is the hostile home to a community that still coexists with nature. A large part of Leh district's landmass is Changtang, in the Indian extension of the vast Tibetan plateau. People that reside here are called the Changpas, one of 8 tribes living in Ladakh. Today, of the 13,000 Changpas, less than 5,000 people are still practicing a pastoral nomadic life. They move across various sacred valleys, from one fixed camp to another, with nothing but the Tibetan calendar, weather, and the availability of grass for their livestock to guide them.
Hi, I'm Nawang Funsok and I'm from Tiri village. I grown up in a semi-nomadic family in the Changtang region where we raise goats, yaks and sheep. We don't have markets there in the villages, so we get done everything in the home. Our cash income is from the animals. So while I'm going to school, I was also looking after the animals. When we are getting an opportunity to introduce ourselves, we normally avoid using Changtang or Changpa, that we belongs to this community.
An area mostly administered by outsiders has left the locals feeling too traditional or uncivilized. And that has been the subject of interest for a young professor from EJM College.
I thought it's better to study on my own community. My name is Tanjan Namgyal. I'm from Tharuk, Lalok, Changtang. My parents, they never been to school, so I'm the first. And I was also the third person who have done PhD from there. So it means सारे लोग जो है लेज एज अ रेफरेंस लेके हम कॉपी करने की कोशिश करते हैं, बाकी जो जितने भी हमारे एरिया से तमाम चलो यहाँ पर दुकान पर अभी मैं मांगचे दुश्मन अभी मैं या अबामान तो संपत्ति तिंग नहीं ताजा चेक तक छचे चोस्तों तो निकालते हैं टाइम जिना यहाँ पर गिर माइगर नया चेंज शिमा छना livestock and pastoralism is our identity. You have to work throughout the year. There is no holiday, no Sunday. Once you have your livestock, so you have to take care of them every day.
The people of Changtang live and breathe livestock. Hard work is worthwhile as their food, shelter, and clothing comes from sheep and goats. In life and death, every part of the animal is utilized. The Changra or Pashmina goats are more economically important than the sheep because they yield the golden wool. You may know this fiber as cashmere. It's the fine underfleece or down that only grows on high-altitude Changtangi goats in the bitter winters, which gets combed out in the summer when the goats are shedding. Chimi Khando, a 70-year-old Tibetan goat herder, has seen this trade for over 6 decades.
kola konmo sum nga chu ti mai ong ji mai dama tang mang gong che song lena gong che song to te chang kang barambara to tin duk pata tanda ni.
We don't really wear pashmina. It's a luxurious item, and people who grow pashmina don't really get good price for their wool. I have seen my parents taking it to Leh for selling it to the Kashmiris, or some middlemen comes and they pick up. All the benefit goes to the middlemen, you know.
All the raw material used to go from Ladakh to Kashmir. There they made their pashmina shawls, and Kashmir was actually known for it.
More popularly known worldwide as cashmere, pashmina was sadly never associated with the people of Ladakh, who actually produced it.
I'm Tanzin Palmo. I'm a fashion designer, and my label Zilzom is based out of Ladakh. People think that if it's thick and if it's not very fine and if it doesn't pass through a ring, it's not pashmina, but that's not true. Ladakh pashmina is actually the finest pashmina in the entire world. It is from 12 to 15 microns.
China produces 70% and Mongolia 20% of the world's cashmere. High altitude pastures can only accommodate so many domesticated animals before it starts to affect wild herbivores. Capturing only a 1% share of the global cashmere production, Ladakh pashmina is truly homegrown, mindful, and small scale. It still manages to be the primary livelihood for more than half the households in Changthang, without putting intense pressure on these precious pastures. By bringing various stakeholders together, it also directly benefits the herders.
My name is Sonam Siring, and currently I am General Secretary of All Changthang Pashmina Global Cooperative Marketing Society Leh, and then Manager of Pashmina Processing Plant here in Kaltangling.
Locally elected Changpas like Sonam Tsering have been working to empower the community in business decisions like cleaning, buying, and selling the pashmina.
Jiktung gupkya gupchubuni na nga tani lene ringun kilo nga ta tugya manemet diring tani kilo tong sum suk nga ta song song pasang ibina dembe khap ma gyala jika ta yotena.
It has never been given the importance it should have. And the importance of it is that it is hand woven, hand spun by the women artisans of Ladakh.
पहले हम घर में ही नीटिंग वीटिंग करते थे, दूसरों को बेचते नहीं थे। मेरा नाम लुमसंग लमो है, मैं स्टोक से हूँ और मैं लुमसब लद्दाख में काम करती हूँ। लुमसब लद्दाख एक वुमेन्स कोऑपरेटिव है, सारे औरतें मिलके काम करते हैं। पश्मीना, यागुल, शीबुल, कैमल वूल का पूरा प्रोडक्ट यहाँ बनता है, वो प्योर बनता है, पूरा हाथ का काम है।
Looms of Ladakh currently works in 8 villages with about 200 women.
जो घर में सारे औरतें लड़की बैठे हैं वो लोग को भी थोड़ा इनकम आ जाएगा, ये सोच के हमने ये वूल पे काम करना शुरू किया।
I graduated from NIFT New Delhi. I was the design mentor of Looms of Ladakh. Pashmina is an untapped market, and it has recently been tapped because of the upcoming entrepreneurs who are working on it.
Palmo herself is creating a unique identity for Ladakh Pashmina.
When I blended the hand embroidery with the Ladakh Pashmina, I think it created a very beautiful melange of two different crafts. When you brand something and you have the size under control, put it in the market, I think it makes a huge difference because you understand what the customers want. Now the Amales at Looms of Ladakh, they really understand that.
After working in a pashmina processing plant for 7 years, Phunsok started his own small-scale textile business in 2010.
I am working as a bridge between the market and the producer. So I don't really go for like mass production and all. 30% of my production is all done on hand, and the rest of the thing I do outsourcing. And so I'm very happy now. I'm exporting it to some countries like Germany and Japan and some parts.
The living conditions of the nomads have not improved at the pace of the Indian or even the pashmina economy.
So even in the Rebo interior, you have the same lifestyle like our ancestors. So that is why younger generations are going away from it.
Losing animals, losing a nomad's life is a very big loss. Ladakh is now talking about organic by 2025 or so. How can we achieve that without nomads?
The rapid spread of the novel coronavirus has exposed the many loopholes in our consumerist lifestyle. As we strive to be more sustainable, Ladakh Pashmina provides an alternative economic model, one that is place-based, ecologically sensitive, and beneficial to the producers, that are the herders. In time, it can inspire the youth to work on more such models, reclaiming their cultural identity while supporting both their aspirations and local ecology.
We have started a youth organization called Ladakh Triumphs. So we try to inculcate the feeling that whatever we are doing, what sort of lifestyle or practicing animal herding back in Changtang, so that is a pride. So now we proudly say, even all the students now, they proudly say like, I'm from this area and I belong to a Changpa community.
After immersing himself in a cultural exchange in Austria, Stanzen recommends Ladakh to celebrate its own wool festival.
The good thing is that the younger generation, even they want to be there, but the issue is like we need to do some changes in like our lifestyle.
I do this business because I love animals. I grown up with the animals. See, in Changtang, there's lots of learning in the mountain. You get lots of pleasure. I wish all the children should get this kind of time in their childhood.
Yeah, I have one daughter. Yeah, she's a 3 years old. Whatever she does, but I'm sure like she will always still connected with the where I belong. Yeah.
Takut ne hiji parto ne rama de puchi ne rama to. Kokora rama khala duk tangai. Mai ma chung mana rama tuk tan de rama ham chate to wina to.
हमने इतना तो नहीं सोचा था कि इतना बड़ा हो जाएगा, यह मेहनत का पैसा मिल रहा है, तो ये सोच के अच्छा लग रहा है जी।
Chẳng thăng lẽ lối trong si ba chân chẳng